When prices rise, most people panic. Groceries cost more, rent goes up, and savings suddenly feel smaller. But look closely. While everyone else worries, the rich often stay calm. Sometimes they even smile. Why? What do they know that the rest of us don't? Inflation, the silent force that makes every dollar a little weaker over time. For most of us, it feels like a thief, quietly stealing our hard-earned money. But for the wealthy, it can work in their favor. Here's the secret. Inflation doesn't treat everyone equally. If you live paycheck to paycheck, rising prices hurt. Every trip to the store costs more, while your salary barely moves. Your savings, if you have any, lose value sitting in the bank. But for those who own assets, the story changes completely. When inflation hits, the value of money goes down, but the value of things often goes up. Houses, land, stocks, businesses, all tend to rise in price as money becomes worth less. That means someone who owns a home might see its price double in 10 years, while someone who rents will pay double, with nothing to show for it. It's not magic, it's just math. And then there's debt. Inflation quietly eats away at what you owe. Imagine borrowing 1 million rupees today. 10 years later, if prices have doubled, that same million feels like half the burden. Rich people understand this. They often use debt to buy assets that appreciate faster than inflation. So while most people try to save cash, the wealthy borrow smartly and invest in things that grow. Let's take a simple example. Two friends, Ali and Bilal, both earn the same income. Ali saves his money in the bank. Bilal uses his savings for the down payment on a small apartment. 5 years later, inflation rises. Ali's savings can now buy less than before, but Bilal's apartment has doubled in value, and he's collecting rent every month. Inflation punished the saver and rewarded the investor. That's why the rich don't fear inflation. They prepare for it. They know it's not something you can stop, but it's something you can use. While others panic, they shift their wealth into real assets. They protect themselves by owning things that rise when money falls. So the next time prices rise and the news says inflation is out of control, remember this. For most people, inflation feels like a crisis. But for a few, it's an opportunity. Because when money loses value, those who understand it gain power. So when prices rise, maybe it's not fear the rich feel, but opportunity. Inflation isn't just numbers on a screen. It's a quiet transfer of wealth. Some lose, others adapt. The difference isn't luck, it's knowledge. I'm the lazy economist, and if you want to understand how money really works, not just how it's shown to you, hit subscribe, stay curious, and keep thinking differently, because the real economy is never what it seems.